everybody, welcome back to Susan Diamond Paints. So today we're going to be working on our Chart to Art Diamond Art Studio K Ghost Doing Stuff teeny weeny cross stitch pattern. So if you don't want to be spoiled by the first square that we're working on day one square, don't want to be spoiled, go on to the next video. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bottom. We're going to do the bottom four. I'm going to work my way back up to the center just to give me a guide. So I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to put one of my cover sheets right here. Just ignore so I don't stick on the other square on the other side. Alright, so we're going to start on the bottom row. Bottom row is the slash, open slash, I guess you'd call it. So let me see here. Let me get my e-painter pen plugged up. There we go. And that's that color right there. And my color poured out. And we'll work on our bottom row. Good. Okay, and I've got it pulled up on a PDF pulled up on my right side, and I got the pattern over here on my left side. So I went and got the digital copies of the pattern. So we're going to start with this color right here, and it goes 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Oops, gotta pick it up there. Okay, and then I don't think it's anywhere else other than up here. So we're going to do one right here, and then we're going to do one here, and then one here. And that is all of that color on these rows. So we'll put this back in. I got way too much out, but that's okay. Alrighty, gotta take my fillets back up. Try not to make a mess. Try not to make a mess. Whoops, made a mess. Come on, because I filled the container pretty much slap full for this color. Right there. Oops. Dropped my tray. Alright, so the next color we're going to do on this row is the number 3. As in like I have but like 2 of those. So let me see here. Number 3. Okay. Alright, so number 3 is, and I just dropped my E-pen, so bear with me. Okay. Alright, 3. So number 3 goes right here. And then the next one goes right there. Yep, right there. So all I'm really doing is when I'm picking out my symbol is the symbol on the bottom row, and we're going to go across with it. And then just do it that way. So I think really that's the easiest way for me to do it right now. So that's how I'm going to do it. Alright, so the next symbol is going to be a square. Make sure there's no rectangles. It's a square only. Alright, square. Okay, that's going to be on this side. Between my 2 here. Square. Okay, this is going to be one of the fairy dust ones, I think. What ND stands for them, I'm not really sure. I have to go back and look on the website, but it looks like fairy dust to me. So this is the square. Alright, so we have 4 right here. You can see this nice color. It's green and it's really pretty. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Okay. So let's see here. That's 4. Then I got to skip some. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see on my pattern here. Let me see on my pattern. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it goes all the way across. Okay, so I skip 8. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip 8. I'm going to skip 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it right here. So we're going to go all the way across right here to the end. Go all the way across the bottom. Alright, there's that. Okay, so next we go, we're going to do 3 on this row right here. So we're coming back. I'm going to do 1, oops, 2, 3, and then above that we're going to do 2. We have 1, 2, and then above that you'll have 1 right there. That's right there. Okay, so on the second row we have our 3. We skip 2 and we do 1. Skip 1, do 2. Alright, did 3, skip 2, do 1, skip 1, do 3 instead of 2. It's 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we skip 2. And we do 2. Okay. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, that's 4. Shy of that one. So that's good. Alright, so on the third row, we're going to do, alright, we're going to be on our bottom row here, we're going to count. So we have 1, 2. So on the bottom row we do 1, 2, and go up 1 and go up 1. And then that's where that one is right there. And then we do 1 next to it. And then we go 1 above it. Right there. Okay, so then we skip 2. And do 1. And then we'll do 1 above that. Right there, is that right? Yep. And then we skip 1 and do 1. And then we do 1 diagonal to it, which is right here. And then you skip 2 and there's 1 right there. So all that fills in good. And then we do 1 more on this third row. Right here next to this. So it should be 4 skipped in between. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4 skipped in between. That's 1 right there. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is the number sign. Not the number sign, the cent sign. Next one is the cent sign. That's right next to my color here, so I'm good. So let me pour these back in. Get back in there. Okay. Alright, the cent sign is white. Okay, so we're going to fill this in. So this is down here at the bottom. So it's right here. So we're just going to fill these in right here. there's those. Alright, so the next row, we're going to do one right here, then one right there, and then we skip 2. We do 1, and then we go all the way across, but we're going to be too shy of our green block right here, so we're going to put our stop mark right there. So we're going to go all the way across. Okay, and then we're too shy. So then we're in where we have our 2 right here. We're going to fill in. Okay, and we're going to fill these in. Squares here. This goes here, and then they go right here. Okay, and then what we'll do is we're going to put 1 right here. It's part of that 3. Okay, so in the second row, we're going to do 1 next to this. So that's 1 right here. And then we skip 2. Then we do 4. Okay, and then we're skipping 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skipping 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're doing 1 right there. And that's not right. Oh, I just lost my pen again. Let me see here. If we skip 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right there. I know what I did. I didn't count enough. I need 1 more right here. So this goes over here. So we go over 1. Because I need 1 right there. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now that's right. And then we skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 right there. And then we do 1 right here, because it goes right there. And we have 1 above where we are right here. So we have 1 right there. So it'll be a square right there. One's right there. Yep, okay. And then I have 1 right here. Trying to see here, counting. So between those 2, so it's going to be in between this one right here, and then it will be 1 over, so it's right there diagonal. Okay, and then we have 2 right here. 2, and then we have 1 on this side. Be 2 right there. Let's see. I think I'm missing a green. That should be green, green. So that's 1 right here. 1 right here. Yes. There. It goes right there. That's 1 and 2. And then it's 1 over, so it finishes it right here. And I've got to get 2 more green, because 2 green go right here. So I got, since they're in the same row, fill these in here. Take that off. I think what I'm going to do is keep my stopper off and just hold my hand on it. Put that up there for 1 second. I just need 2 of these. I'm going to dig out the pot. Need 1 right there and 1 right there. So there we go. So that's all the squares now. Okay, squares. Alright, so diamond's gonna be my next shape. Diamond. I just messed that up, y'all. Messed it up. Alright, so I just want to put all my whites is the number sign, not the cent sign. So I'm going to take all of these off because I just filled in with the wrong color. Alright, that just don't make no sense. Didn't pay attention to my symbol. I'm working the number sign, not the dollar sign. Cent sign. It's the cent sign, people. The C with the line through it. Not the dollar sign. Oh, did I just take that green off? I did. Take 2 off. I'm trying to get it out from underneath my fingernail. That's a little hard there. Get right there. Flip over. There we go. Let me put that one back where it belongs. Right there. Oh, mercy. Alright, so take this one off. I'm going to have to take these off. I may have to get my tweezers. Let me see where my tweezers are. I don't see them offhand. Oh, me. Tweezers, where are you? They're right here. Okay, put this back. Alright, this back. Put the whites back in here. Wrong color. Now pick them off. Yep. Come on. Trying to be careful here, but there we go. That one off. Come on. There we go. And there we are. Well, at least I found the mistake before I got too involved in it. I'd have been mad then. Been there, done that. Been there and done that before. Alright, let's take this one off. I don't deal well with tweezers. I know people that can place diamonds with tweezers. I nope. If I had started out that way, because I know early on, right when diamond painting just started making it, before the pen came, it came just with tweezers, and that's what you used to put the diamonds on with, and that's how a lot of people got their start with the tweezers, I think. Me, not so much. Mine, I started, it had the pen on it, so I was glad with the pen, because I think if I had to put them down with tweezers, it would have frustrated me. It would not have been a fun hobby, I don't think, then. I don't know, I might have mastered it, though. I think it's just a little different. I think your brain works a little different when you're left-handed. But that's there. I gotta take all these out. I'm so mad. But like I said, at least I didn't get too far involved. Just trying to make it easy points of pulling it off. Try not to mess with the sticky too much on the canvas either. There we go. Okay, gotta come off. These are sticking. Alright, so we should be able to pull these right off too. Come here. Oops. La la. They're sticking to my finger too, so there's a little static going on. Little static going on here, but that's okay. The weather's changing. They're watching a hurricane, tropical storm that may have the potential to turn into a hurricane, depending on where it goes. It could go towards the East Coast or the South Carolina coast, or it could go towards Florida and the Gulf, so they're watching that, especially for us on the East Coast. And it's, oops, that one went who knows where. I'm in the upper part of the state of South Carolina, so it always, after Hurricane Helene came through last year, we just now are kind of wary of the hurricanes that are coming, especially with the, I don't know, the way this one looked yesterday. I don't know if the look has changed today, but the way they talked about it yesterday, how it looked, because it had the way it had the potential. That one went flying. It has the potential to look like and go like Hurricane Hugo did, and Hurricane Hugo pretty much ate the state up. If you want to go see some crazy, Hurricane Hugo for us is like what Katrina was for New Orleans, but the problem with New Orleans is because it's so much where it is as far as the sea level is concerned, is whereas the coast of South Carolina is above. But it's still, I mean, I can remember it driving down the interstate after the hurricane had come through, and you could tell where the tornadoes had come up the state on the interstate, where it came through and just ate trees. I mean, it was just an empty path, you know, no trees. So I remember being out of school too when the hurricane came through. So, all right, I got all my whites off. So now we're gonna do the right color for our scent sign. Messed that up totally. Alright, so let me pour the scent sign. The scent sign is green. Should have known better. Should have known that white did not look right. But it's kind of hard. We don't really know what the pattern's supposed to look like until you're doing it. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. So we're gonna do it on this side. Gonna do it on the left side. So starting again. So we're gonna put one there, and then two go here. Okay, and right there, two go here. And make sure I'm in the right place. One, two, and one goes above that. Two goes there. Alright, so then we're going to skip two and do one right here, and then we're going to do one right here, and then we're going to, how many, that's all the way goes to the green, so go all the way this way with it, so we're going to come back across with it. Okay, and then we're going to go two over, one, two, and then we're going to come all the way back across. So we're going to be right there. So we're going to cross this way. Got that filled in. Okay, so then we're going to do one above this one. So one right here. And then one above that. One right there. And then we're going to, let's see where I'm at. So that's right there. So then we have, I'm going to have one next to that, one right here, then one right here. Okay. And we're going to have one next to it right here. Trying to make sure I'm right. Two, that's the square, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's one right there, so it's one right here. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's one right there. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One's right here. And then we go all the way over. So go over this way. I'm going to start right here at the top. I'm going to have one right here. I'm going to do one next to it. Yes, one right here. And then one goes here. Then 1, 2 come down here and fill this in. And then we go up one. And then we come over. And then we'll fill this spot in right here. And do 3 over. 1, 2, oops, 3, and then we do 1 right here. So we'll get that one back up. I'm trying to count, make sure I'm right here. Back is 1, 2, fills in there. And we have 2 right there. So that's going to be my 2 diamonds right here and a diamond right here. And then 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's right. So just making sure this is all right. That's right. All right. So I think that's all my cent signs. Doing that one right. All right. Let me put them back in. All right. So now I said I was going to do the diamond, and the diamond. Okay, should be on the other section of beads. Now I got that right. Okay. Diamond. Okay, the diamond's right there. I don't know how many I need. Pour a few in here. Whoops, probably not that many. Alright, so now the diamond, and I gotta put that green back up. Okay, so we have 2, 1, 2 right here. 1, 2. I do 1 diagonal right there. And that's all of them there. And then we have 2 right here. 1, 2. Then we go 1 right there. Diagonal 1. And then we come over here. And we put 1 right there. And that's all for right there. Okay, so that's all that one. Next symbol is the check mark. Check mark. So in the next row, okay. Check mark. Alright, the check mark is right here next to these. So there's 1, 2, and then 1 above that one, so 1's right here. Okay. And then right here, I have 1. Then I have 1 right here. Oops. And 1 right here. 2 above that one, so that's check mark. And then I have 1 right here and 1 right here. And that's the check marks. Okay, I'm going to do the plus next. Okay, check mark. See if I can get these fill in. Not making too much of a mess. There we go. Yeah, I made a mess though. Should have known. Got it on my fingernail. Just hanging on by the washi. Is that it? Okay. Plus sign's right here next to it. Oops. Put that there. Alright, so the plus sign, we have one right here. Is that right? Yes, next to the check mark. And then we have one right here. And then we have one right here. And then we have them right here. I'm filling these right here. So there's 3 right here. And then we come over. We got one less right there. So that's our stopping point for this color. So we're going to just fill these in. Alright, there's those. Okay, and then we have, that's this dash. Okay, so we're going to do the dash next. The dash is further down. It's right there. Okay, the dash is right here. Losing my pen again. There we go. It's not really the pen I'm losing, it's the vacuum part. The motor part keeps falling out of my lap. Alright, so the dash is right here. Right there. And then it is also right here. And then we have one right here. Okay. So then the next one I need is the up symbol. Up arrow. The up arrow. And that is up further. So let me get this blue one out of the tray and put it back where it belongs. Pick it up here. Keep it on my pen if I can. There we go. Alright, these go right here. And then the plus symbol, I need it back because that's where this blue one is. I need the up arrow next. Up arrow right here. Just give me a few of these. Okay, so the up arrow, I have one right here, filling that spot. I'm trying to keep up with my rows here. Okay, it would just be one then. And then one right here. Right there. Next to the... Getting a little confused, so just bear with me. Green, there's a green that goes right there. That's why it's throwing me off. Take that out. It doesn't need to be right there. Come here. I gotta get a green one for there. I missed it. I missed that one. Put that back. Okay. Goes these two right here. Let me do these. Right. I know that these 4 are an up arrow. 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's those right there. I gotta put that last green one right there, and that will be our 4 rows, y'all. That's pretty quick, and except for the mess I made. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll get this green. Let's switch over here. The scent. I believe it's the scent one, yeah. Get one of those out. Put it right there. Alright, so those are the bottom 4. We're going to move up the next 4 for tomorrow's video. So, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Again, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll get into the next 4 rows. I hope y'all enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.